What's the deal, YouTube? Hope you guys are having a good day, good night, good morning, whatever time it may be. I'm not really having a good morning. We crashed the whip, like 30 miles an hour. I got a sensor saying that that the traction control system needed to be serviced. Right out the blue, boom. Shit just flew on me. Thankfully the damages aren't bad. All we're really gonna need is a new fender, new rear bumper, the diffuser. Tail lights look fine. It did smack the front, so new lip, front bumper. I could probably fix it and wrap it. And wheels are in good condition, which is a good thing, because I did want to flip them and get a 15-inch setup. So that's where we're on right now. I was gonna pick up the camera right now, regardless, to go to Junior Shop and finish up a C5's fender replacement, or like they're basically changing stock fenders on a C5 with carbon fiber ones. Hold on, I'm trying to spin the wheel right now because the tow truck's about to pull me. But yeah, thankfully car's not in critical condition. All it really is cosmetics, and that's about it, man. But you know, thankfully I'm straight. Thank God I am. I could have been way worse. You know, it could have been, I could have hit someone could have hit me. My bad, guys. I was helping out my guy was telling me to adjust everything. But yeah, bro, that's it for the vet right now. I got in contact with Mike. He told me to get in contact with the guys at Carbon Creations, I believe they're called, so we could try and get a new rear quarter panel. The wheels are fine, thankfully. Rear bumper, shit, it's not too bad, in all honesty. Let's put this light back so we can look clean. The diffuser. Oh. Shit. Más para afuera? Nah. Want to move them? It'll do, or you want to move them? But yeah, guys, I mean, there's not much I can say about it. It's not like I was driving like a dumbass, or, you know, I knew the consequences of driving slicks in rain, but, you know, at the time it was barely sprinkling, and I mean, right now it's not even raining, like, literally, like there's nothing falling. Oh, I thought it was gonna smack right here. Shit, well, I got out. Alright, buddy, we just arrived back to the pad. About to put it inside. Thankfully, I could just roll it in there, you know, keep it away from the rain, because that door's not going to close until I take that fender off. It kind of locked it, or kind of like forcing it to stay open. Like it's pushed in, so I can't even close the door. So, but yeah, guys, this is how it is. It's not too bad. Everything's repairable. Everything's repairable. Probably just need I don't know if I'm gonna need a new exhaust, or like from what I see, just like the mufflers are the only things that got damaged, really, and everything else looks pretty good. Or as a matter of fact, nah, inside in the front, the coupler, it got squished, or the little intercooler piping, it got squished, and I won't be able to see the actual damage until I take the front bumper off. So hopefully it's nothing major. The front was what I hit first, as a matter of fact. Like once it spun out, immediately it just tapped the front and then threw me the other way but you know, thankfully it's not bad. Yeah, man, that's what I get for driving in the rain with slicks. I thought I was straight. I drove the other day in the rain and everything was fine. And today the water stopped, and then all of a sudden it started. I dropped my miles per hour specifically for that, and it wasn't enough, man. 30 miles an hour still just swung me. Like I was telling Mike right now, I was on the phone with him. The service traction control light just turned on out the blue, and well, obviously that turned it off, and it just, I guess it didn't feel that it was getting traction, and boom, threw me. Like there was literally nothing I was able to do. I was trying to correct it, nothing. And I was on the last lane, so I was right next to the wall. Thankfully, I wasn't in one of the other ones, or I don't know if thankfully, because I probably could have corrected it if I was, but who knows. But yeah, we're just gonna drop the car off right now, and I was gonna head to my mom's house because it's my little sister's birthday, but we're gonna see right now once I put it inside. Taking off on the pad. Like I said, regardless, I still got places to be. So, and I'm not gonna mourn over this like crazy, because I mean, bro, what would have been bad is if I would have got hurt physically. That would have been terrible. But nah, man, this is fixable. We're good. In all honesty, the majority of it's just cosmetics. The exhaust might have been fully bent. I'm not entirely sure, but front end, thankfully, none of the carbon fiber. Everything's fine. Yeah, none of the carbon fiber got damaged. It was strictly like the nose of it, bro. Thankfully, we're straight. Cars can come back, bro. This is really nothing, in all honesty. I was gonna plan to wrap it anyway, so you know the damages, they're not as crazy. I'll just primer everything, fill everything in. Whatever needs Bondo, I'll fill it in with Bondo, and get this thing right back. We want to make it satin black ASAP, so you know now I'm forced to. But mechanically, I just hope it's nothing too big on the reason why it doesn't turn on right now. Hopefully it's nothing, but yeah, man, like I said, we're gonna take it as a lesson, not a loss. But it's cool, bro. I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, he's just saying that he doesn't want to face the fact that it's so bad. It's not bad, bro. It's really not that bad. And regardless, I hope we get a lot of recognition on the account and all the social platforms just because of this, at least. We gonna get comments like, he crashed the car for clout. Nah, I did want to take some videos in the rain though. That was the main reason I even took it out. But yeah, man, right now we're gonna head to Junior's real quick. We're gonna see what's their progress with the C5, with the quarter panel, or I don't know if it's quarter panels or front fenders, but we're gonna see what's the progress on that, and then I'm gonna pull up on my mom right after and go straight to church from there. So I'll pick up the camera once I get to Junior's. Buddy, I'm on my way to Junior's, but we're back at where it happened. Right here, bro. Literally, like right here is where the sensor turned on, or the light turned on saying traction control or service traction control system, and boom, right here, like 30 miles an hour, just fucking swung and threw me towards the wall, bro. Literally, like I wasn't able to correct it. I was in the last lane, so I'm right next to the wall. Right at the second in which it swung the rear, you know, it was already wraps. It smacked the front, and it did another 180 and smacked the back. So not much I was able to do right there. You know, thankfully, like I said, it was all cosmetics and no big issues. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my CTSV right now. It sounds a little funny. But like I said, no major issues. Thankfully we're all good. You know, everything's cosmetic. Nothing actually happened to me, or no airbags, no nothing. Just front, rear bumper, lips, and one quarter panel, and the trunk. I'm not sure if that got messed up, but we're gonna see. But yeah, thankfully everything's straight, man. Right now, like I said, I'm just heading to Junior shop. I'll pick up the camera once I get there. All right, buddy, we just got to Junior shop. We got Pristine and No Limit right here.
Same fit.
Oh my gosh, bro. They're not gonna see. Yes, it is. Oh. Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh, there's something. You know, I look. Oh.
Damn.
Here at the shop, we've been struggling with this. You know how Corvette fit me.
C5.
with the fenders and stuff.
Let me talk.
A ver.
Let me get ready.
Oh.
What's up, man? We're right here at No Limit Shop right here. We're installing some carbon fiber fenders on a C5 Corvette. Struggling with the payment, but it is what it is. We're gonna get it done for the customer. Right here, my boy Freddie. Freddie's gonna start drilling down on that bottom corner right there that you see. He's hitting the door. Freddie's gonna start doing that. He already
over there.
Yup. He already fucked with the
Fucked
wrap.
up the wrap
Who?
2 times.
So
Ooh.
Look at
the wrap, and at the end of the day, we're gonna be responsible for that. We're gonna go out of pocket and pay the customer to make sure that that's getting taken care of.
A ver. Ay. It's not too crazy, but yeah.
No,
I kept putting tape and this thing kept taking it
No,
off.
but we're gonna make sure we go out of pocket and take care of that for the customer. Like I said,
Alright,
we're already
alright.
hooking them up, and we're gonna make sure we do it.
He leaned at me before saying that.
No, like I
He
said,
ain't
bro.
taking care of shit.
Damn.
He's gonna leave the panel more fucked up.
No, that's crazy.
If
No
he wraps
limit. At the end of the day, we're
At the end of limit, at the end of the day, it's No Limit's job, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if he doesn't want to
But
go out
I
of
got a
pocket,
picture.
no,
Brother.
no, wait, no, I wasn't even working on this car for real.
Carbon fitment, man. Take a look. Damn near done
I was about to die.
on this one.
No!
Okay, what's up?
Whose job? Whose job?
Wow.
Oh.
That's looking like pristine.
Damn. Right next to the wrap where it got messed up?
Wow.
What?
I hope you're not posting this. 'Cause then you will get killed. Don't post this at all.
Cut.
You can't show the customer's gonna look
Hey.
at this and be like, damn.
Mr. Gio, will you help me with the...
Swing your CTV?
Not
Yeah.
swing, bro. No. With the vet.
No.
No?
Nah. I prayed on the downfall and it worked out. Damn. But at least you can make content with your V now. So that matters. Get that cracking. Let's
Alright,
go.
bro, let's
go
take a
get
look
that
at it.
cracking. You're not down. You're not down. Let's see. if
Two
you
whips
got
one day.
that. Oh, down. Hey, he's almost
Hell nah.
He's about- There you go. Give it. There you go. There you go.
He's happy now.
Yeah, there.
He's about to...
I feel like that's such a safe little thing, real quick, you know. Alright,
You got it,
yeah, there you go. You see? Hey, there's a cop though. Nah, look like you got scared.
What's up there, everybody? How y'all doing? Today, this is gonna be the first video that we do the progress. It's January 7th. I already started yesterday. I took out the whole back, took out the rear bumper, the fender. I taken off this fender as well, just so I could take that fender off in general. There was a bracket right here that I had to remove. Some unfortunate news. I'm gonna have to pull the frame from right here. It got pushed in right here, so I'm gonna pull this one. And as for the front, the main thing I noticed was just this coupling, or this little piece of piping right here. It was getting squished with the bumper, and it was pushing up against this middle piece, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna restrict it like under pressure, or it could possibly rip under pressure. But from what I noticed on the intercooler and the radiator, it looks like we just pushed the piping a little bit back. Like I'm pretty sure it's supposed to sit a little bit farther forward, and that's it for the front. The rear is mainly where it got all the damage. Right now we're just about to sand the front bumper and then do the rear right after. That's how that is right now, but this is the back. This can be a good amount, but pretty easy. But yeah, I'll probably do a little time lapse of the sanding and then show some POV with the meta glasses. I'm gonna just get this thing ready for primer and give it another sand down after that, and try and fill in the spots that are a little bit deeper, that got bitten up a little bit more. Probably fill them up with Bondo, or just see if I can stack up the
Hey, what's
primer
this?
that's already into the
First batch?
But yeah, I'll do a little time lapse right now, but yo, what's up, everybody? We're about 60% done on the front bumper. Currently, it is 2:50. Running out of time, man. I need to get some sleep, and I'm trying to hit the gym in the morning because I didn't go today. We went to MMA practice today, so I didn't. I felt like I wanted to give my body a little bit of rest from the gym, and tomorrow, go crazy. But this is what I'm at right now. I finished damn near this whole side. Still working on the corners a little bit, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna sand it down once again, like hit it with primer and then sand it down once again, or if I'm gonna just hit it with primer, sand it down, and then wrap on top of that. But we'll see depending on how everything looks tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna fill it up with Bondo. Right now I'm just removing all the clear coat and getting everything to at least either primer or a sanded down paint, I guess, just so the new primer can actually stick. That's about it for now, man. I'm gonna probably give this another 40 minutes before I call it a night. We'll see. I'll give you guys a little update before I go to sleep, but yeah, we're gonna try to hit this for a little bit longer. My back is already starting to kill me, man. I feel like I need a brace or something, just so, like, I'm literally just standing, but like bend over to try to see better, and I'm gonna try to knock this out by, or at least the majority of the big sections, like this is all easy. I could hit this with the machine, but like all the edges, all the corners, I gotta hit all those by hand so that they could still, keep their shape. But as long as I get at least, all the fat sections knocked out, maybe a little bit of this up here, finish this, I'll be happy with that. And then the bottom as well, probably, and the top. But I forgot how much work this actually is, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to not crash it anytime soon again. I don't want to keep doing this, but I think we're gonna go with a satin black wrap. Found a PPF on Facebook Marketplace, but it's TinyBot, and it's $550 for a 5x50 roll, 250 total square feet. It looks like a good deal, but it's PPF. We don't know how to install PPF. We know how to install wrap, and that's about it. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna go with it, but if not, I mean, it would look better. In all honesty, PPF looks better than wrap, just on its own. But we'll see, depending on how the process is to actually install it. And I mean, we're wrapping half a car, so if we make mistakes, we got a little bit of wiggle room, so I don't spend as much money. I'm gonna get back to this real quick. I'll probably do a little time lapse for you guys, just so you guys can get some sort of idea of how it is. So I'll pick up the camera in a little bit. Alright guys, it is 3:31 a.m. I'm exhausted in all honesty. Take a look though. I'm almost done with this section down here, but I couldn't completely finish. Still got top and bottom right here. All the edges I gotta get right here. I'm gonna do like a little rough pass, and then I got the whole rear bumper over there that I still haven't even touched. But progress is progress. So I really want to hit the gym early, and in that case I'd only be sleeping like maybe 3 hours. But I want to hit it earlier than later and come right back over here to finish this off. Tomorrow we're gonna meet up with Pristine Auto Customizations. They're gonna take a look at the parts. I'm most likely gonna have them spray the primer onto both of the parts, and then I'll get the parts back. I'll wet sand, get them all ready for wrap, and then focus on the frame and mechanical issues that we have with the car. But you know, progress is progress, man. I'm trying to get this out of the way as soon as I can while still being cost effective, just due to us having a possible $700,000 job coming up late this month. I want to have this done, but I also, you know, need to save a lot of money for this project. I gotta really be cost effective about everything. That's why I'm thinking about buying used, or like buying rolls off like Facebook or OfferUp, just to save a buck. And you know, because it's not gonna be easy to fund that big of a job. The payroll itself, every hour for each worker is right around $100, so it gets expensive. I also have to do a takeoff in the morning, a cost breakdown sheet, and I have to submit that to the GC, basically explaining all of our material costs, labor costs, overhead costs, even profit. We're going to be exposing all of our numbers to them in order for them to help us. We're going to expose ourselves and all of our numbers, and they're going to know exactly how we charge. And you know, they can either be upset about it or they could really help us like how they say they are. That'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna get right back to this tomorrow morning, and I'll pick up the camera once we do something. Hopefully I wake up earlier. I'll pick up the camera in a bit.